It's like I'm working my butt off. And you
Yeah.
over here asking me for money.
I'm not in competition with you, with partners. Like,
Do you feel like money changes a person?
it shows you who they really are.
And welcome back to Filter What?
Podcast, let's get it.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Satti, and you already know the man to the left of me.
Dash, what's up? What's up? Yeah.
And you are tuned back into Filter What?
Filter What Podcast, let's get it. What's up? What's
Get
up?
it. What's
Hey,
going
fella.
on? I'm good. I'm feeling good. Feeling
Hold on.
great.
Fancy. Who
You know,
think- who
fancy
think
hat.
you-
Listen,
who
I
think
miss
you are today?
Paris. Okay.
You are.
Bonjour. Ça va bien.
The fancy hat and all that.
Yes, you know, I love my berets.
All right.
I have a couple. You know, it's cute.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, so 2023, this first episode of 2023.
Yes, it is. How you feeling about
Good,
this?
great. Looking forward to the journey. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. We got
Word.
some good things cooking up, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for that, you guys.
Picking up. So what we talking?
Ooh, today we are going to talk about how money can affect friendships and relationships.
All right.
Yes. So,
Should be interesting.
have you been in any situations where, you know, you let like money come in between your relationship or friendship?
Good question. Relationship, no. Friendship, yeah, once. One of my friends that I grew up with just basically put me in a position that could have affected my livelihood. So, yeah, after that, it kind of got a little sticky, a little funny. And I was
Okay.
like, for like a year, like I didn't let it go for a year, and it took a.
Why couldn't you let it go?
I was being stubborn, and I'm like, I wasn't with it. Like,
Okay.
bro, you put me in a funny situation with money. Like, we supposed to be friends, and I wasn't with it. Word, like, so.
I see. Okay.
Word. But
Heard
after
you.
a year, I let it go, and we good. We straight.
You're good.
Yeah.
Smooth, clean slate.
Yeah, we good.
No funny business.
Nah, we good.
Perfect.
What
That's
about you?
good. Yes, I have been in you know, just like situations, but I never let it take over any like relationships or anything.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I would hear from like outsiders like, "Oh, this person is using you like for your money
Mhm.
or, you know, you shouldn't like give them anything or whatever because
Uh-huh.
of, you know." But at the end of the day, I'm like, that's not me. If I choose to do that, it's because it comes from the heart
I feel you.
and that's just me. I just like to do what I can. I like
Yeah.
to help. So, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
You know.
Dig it.
Yes. So we have a few questions we're
Few
going
questions.
to dive into.
All right. Let's get
And
it.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right. How significant is money to a relationship?
That's a good question. I feel like a lot of people are gonna have something to say about
Of
that.
course.
But for me, honestly, it's not really that significant. Like,
Really?
like I don't. If I vibe with you, I vibe with you. Not saying that you got to be lazy. Like, you got to have some sort of goals and ambition and all that. But I don't feel like money makes a relationship. Like,
No,
in
you're
any
right.
of my
Yeah, yeah.
relationships, I never argued about money. We never really had any disagreements about money. So I'm kind of proud of that. Like,
No, that's good.
so yeah, like as long as you're not. I'm not saying that to say that you can't have anything going on. Like, I'm not trying to be with no lazy person. But
Right.
as far as like money, and I don't really base it on money. Or,
That's good. I mean, of course, don't base a relationship off of money. Of course
yeah.
not. And to piggyback on what you said, yes, you have to have something going on for yourself. I feel like as long as you don't show that, you know, you just lay on your butt all day and, you know, you're not goal driven or
Yeah.
anything like that, then you feel me?
yeah.
Because that also plays a part when you surround yourself with people like that. That's a whole nother
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's a whole
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more about the mindset. Like,
Right.
you and a person, whoever you with, y'all just got to be on the same page.
Exactly.
Like, if y'all on the same page, then y'all good.
Yeah,
Y'all good.
no, definitely.
Mhm.
I agree. I mean, another thing is like, for me, I just want to make sure you're able to, you know, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you're not depending on someone else to take care of
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you're a grown ass like individual. You're
Yeah,
not a
yeah, yeah.
baby, so
Yeah.
there's no excuses.
Yeah. No, yeah. Like you said, we're all grown. So,
Yeah,
you should definitely have conversations about money. You should know
absolutely.
where the person's at with money and how they behave with money, how they
Right.
treat money and stuff like that. But as far as like it being significant to me, it's not like a, you know, like
No, yeah. I mean, everybody's in different predicaments
Yeah.
and levels, so it really just depends. Just as long as you trying,
yeah.
you
No, I
know.
feel you.
And if I can in some way help you like get to where you need to be or whatever goal,
Mhm.
why not?
I feel you.
Yeah.
What is a red flag with your significant other and money?
Ooh. So I dated somebody who spent money on nonsense and would gamble, like, and lose at that. There'll be times where, he'll be up, but then there'll be times where he'll be down.
Yeah.
And it'll be just back to back. And it's like, you just got paid.
Yeah.
What the heck are you doing with your
Usually how
money?
gambling works.
I know, but it's a addiction, and it's to the point where, okay, if you're not finding other ways to really get your money or to, pay for your habits, then it's a problem.
Was it bad? Was it like really
it was
bad?
Because it kind of got tiring after a while. It got tiring because it's like I'm working my butt off, and you over here asking me for money all the time. Like, I don't mind giving you money when you needed it, but when it's for nonsense,
for gambling,
and
for
gambling. Exactly. It's not like, you got to get it together, sweetheart. Come on, don't be sitting here spending your money on things that you can invest in, like all that money that you took the time out to, gamble and take risks and stuff. Nothing wrong with that, but use your head.
You got to get it together.
Right.
Man.
Exactly.
I would say in that instance, take care of your priorities and then put a certain amount of money to the side for your pleasures or your gambling and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not a gambler, but I know it can be addictive and people be spending
everything. Their lives, it's
crazy.
crack. Like, it be just, Hey, can you date a woman that makes more money than you?
Ooh, good question. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can.
And you wouldn't have an issue with it. It'll be no ego, nothing. You'd be able to kick your feet back and be like, yeah, baby,
Yeah. Because and I know most men probably wouldn't, but this is the thing. I'm not in competition with you.
Right.
If we're together or, we're partners, you feel me? I'm not in competition with you. First off, I already know how I am. I know my body. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to do me. I've always been ambitious, so that's me. That's just me. But if you happen to make more money, man, and cool, I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's beautiful.
I'm not in competition with you, word. And it doesn't affect my ego or anything like that. I'm secure with who I am.
Right.
You feel me? I feel like a lot of people aren't. I don't want to speak for anybody, but everybody's different. But a lot of people aren't. So that might be a needle, you feel me? That might.
No, definitely. I've been in a relationship where we had conversations, and at a moment, yes, I made more money than him.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't okay with that, and definitely always felt like he needed to be in competition with me, and always speak future-wise, I'm definitely going to be making more money than you. You can't be making more money than me. And I'm like, what's the issue with that? He's like, nah, I just can't. But I just felt like it was just more of a pride and an ego thing.
Yeah, it sound like it.
Some men, I get it. I can understand. But then again, also how women think nowadays, they have their own bag and they can do for themselves. They pay they pay the bills, and if they're paying most of the bills, you can't tell them nothing. There's no, you're not leading, you're not, I'm in charge. You can't walk all over me or anything like that. So but I feel like it shouldn't be an issue if you're, if you getting money, your woman also is getting money, but she'll make a little more than you. So what?
Yeah, I think that goes back to what I was saying earlier, just the mindset and understanding who you with. You feel me? Pride. Sometimes pride get in the way.
It sure does.
Sometimes as men, we let pride get in the way.
It sure does.
We shouldn't, once again, I'm not in competition with you.
Exactly.
You feel me? So if you make more than me, I'm happy for you.
Exactly.
I just know I know my body. I know how I am. I'm gonna get to it. And if you just happen to make more than me, that's cool. I don't see the issue. You feel me? And then another thing too is I feel like I said this earlier. It might be a little insecurity, you feel me? But I'm good with who I am. I know who I am,
right.
So that doesn't really bother me.
But that's good. I'm glad it doesn't bother you. But I know, firsthand, certain people, I know conversations that I've had. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if people think tradition. How a man is supposed to provide. A man is supposed to take care of the bills and everything. He's supposed to come and bring the bacon home and, bring the bacon home and everything, Yeah. So, the roles have changed. Women are really getting to it. And, you feel me? Just got to accept it.
Yeah.
If you can't accept it, then get on your shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's it.
It's my turn.
I don't have an issue with, if a man make more money than me, hey, I have no problem with that. That's not an issue for me at all. It is what it is.
Okay, so what about a man that makes less than you?
I don't have an issue with that either. As long as you are getting, you can provide for yourself. You can do things and you're not depending on me. Yeah. I don't have an issue with that. Exactly. With your feet up, kicking like.
And the holy socks and all that. As long as you're eating a bowl of
cereal. We don't do none of that. I don't accept any of that. But, like, you still got money.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that at all.
I feel you.
Yeah. All right.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it. Does money help or hurt friendships or relationships?
Both.
Elaborate.
With relationships, like, I get it. No one wants to be with a person who is broke or, can't financially get it together. And it does help because it's like, y'all both broke. Y'all both frustrated. Y'all both angry.
Okay.
How that's going to affect the relationship. Right, you guys are going to be sitting here arguing about, like, any little thing will be irritating because y'all can't get anywhere.
Got you. So can two broke people be happy? Can two broke people be in a relationship?
If they're comfortable with being broke, absolutely.
Okay.
It really just depends on your mentality of what makes you happy, where you see yourself. If you're comfortable with that and being in that state, two broke people can be extremely happy together. Okay. Absolutely. I done seen some homeless couples chilling, happier than people that got money. So, it really just depends.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Friendships, I feel like it can hurt or benefit. It just all depends on the individual. Like, if you're genuinely happy for your friend, be genuinely happy for your friend because if your friend is getting to the bag. But I feel like sometimes friends, they count your pockets or they be like, they're a little envious and they see that, you have it and you have things going for yourself. Yeah. They want that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I feel you. Relationships, once again, it just depends on the mindset. Y'all just got to be on the same page.
Right.
When y'all on the same page, y'all have an understanding. I think that knocks out a lot of BS. As far as friendships, money can come between friendships. So I don't lend money to my friends. You feel me? Like, I just avoid that sticky situation. Yeah. Everybody's different, but from my experience and how I feel, I'm not letting money come between friendships.
No, definitely. Yeah. I completely understand. Yeah. All right. How do you feel about joint accounts?
Good question. I feel like a lot of these questions just because everybody's different. So it refers back to just you being on the same page with the person in y'all mindset. I like my privacy, so I like my own account. Yeah. I'm not clocking anybody's pockets. If it's time to make a decision, or we both got to make a decision, then that's different. Or if we have a business together, then that's different. Feel me? But otherwise, I'm cool.
I agree.
You can have yours, I got mine, and we good.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree. Like, if you guys have a business together, that's understanding. And I also feel like, if you're married and you guys are planning to, like, save up for a house or something, or for whatever reasons you want to use that for, absolutely. Yeah. But I always think it's important to have your own and then have one where, you and your partner have another one together. Yeah. And just, like, set boundaries, like, set some rules. Because some people, it's all about boundaries. Yeah. Like, you can do that, but just make sure you guys are on the same page and know, like, don't be spending our money without telling me. Like, it's our money. We have to plan and make sure, like, this is what we're using it for, and not on some nonsense. Yeah. Like, you ever seen on that episode of Martin where Martin and Gina,
like, the TV and all that,
TV.
The Hashitashi.
Exactly, and I'm like, they were using that for something else, and he went and just, like, splurged on a whole TV. Like, I feel like that's senseless, and you could have, like, spoke about this with your partner, but you feel me?
Yeah, just the key word you said to me is boundaries.
Right.
Like, so for me, just to even avoid that, I'm cool. I have mine, you got yours. We need to make a move together. Yeah. We come together, we make the move. But otherwise, I don't need to be counting your pockets. And vice versa, you don't need to be counting mine. Word.
Period.
It's me?
Last questions,
Last question. What is the fine line when money comes in between a relationship or a friendship?
I think it's just more of when one, like you said, counting pockets, and if a individual like makes more money than you, them trying to like rub it in your face or use you or in any way, anything like that.
Yeah. I was gonna say when people try to use you, or like when people's behavior change because of money. You feel me? Like, for me, that's when it becomes like
right, you're being funny. I can't trust you.
Yeah.
I don't like that weirdness.
Yeah, that's when it gets a little spooky. So
yeah, no, definitely, I agree. I've heard some like real crazy stories, even like with family too. Like family and money, that's another thing. I feel like that's another touchy.
Yeah,
like,
that's a sticky
yeah,
situation. Like, see,
very,
I don't like all of this stuff, like, because it just, I don't know. I don't like when it gets funny, yo. Like, and money is just one of those things that can make it get funny. Like, so I don't.
It definitely can.
Just to avoid that, I mean, like,
say no.
Away.
If you already know the person and know how they are, to prevent any like future issues or anything.
Yeah, but sometimes money will show you who the person is. Like sometimes y'all think y'all good, but then when money comes into play, you'll see who the person is.
No,
or if y'all want to make a move, like with money, regarding money, you'll see who's who. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just
Do you feel like, another question, do you feel like money changes a person?
It shows you who they really are. I don't think it changes them. It just surfaces a part of them that you haven't seen.
Right.
You feel me? So
I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I like that. All right, you guys, to wrap that up, I hope you loved the episode and tell us what you think in the comments below. Do you think money can have effect on relationships and friendships?
Yeah, let us know your feedback. Let us know how you feel about this topic. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys at the next video.
Peace.